by FIFA.
So there's something strange there.
Juanfran, that's a good cross. Griezmann looks to get there. It's with Mandzukic. He's got Thiago. Free, and that's across the line. Thiago opens the scoring for Atletico Madrid. Iker says something we're not going to repeat. Maybe he could have done better. For an Atletico fan, it doesn't matter. The Rojiblancos have taken the lead. Thiago Cardoso drilling that low shot past Iker Casillas.
Well, I'm sure everyone's going to look, well, the spotlight's going to be fixed on Iker Casillas because he didn't get a firm hand out to that Thiago shot. But there's also going to be a spotlight on who's picking up the edge of the box. Mandzukic brought it down. He had all the time in the world to spot Thiago, who's running deep. We'll have a look at it here. No one.
They're all actually in the box, aren't they? Rather than picking him up on the edge.
And all he had to do is run into it and smack it. And Casillas could have done better.
I don't think he sees it till late.
That's true. And the ball... I don't think it was struck that firmly either by Thiago.
So what he's done is he kept it low. It's that sort of position where sometimes it's difficult for the keeper to get the hand down to. But
that sort of gap between body and...
But I just don't think he sees it until it's right on top of him. He's frustrated. He should be. It's possibly not as disastrous an error as it looks. Not any injuries. Once again, down the channel looking for Mandzukic. Good work. Siqueira gets into the penalty area, the fullback. Still Siqueira. This goes in. It's a spectacular goal, and it has gone in. 2-0 to Atletico Madrid. Well, it's the substitute Saul who's put it in, and that is a goal he is not going to forget for rather a long time, and maybe neither is Carlo Ancelotti. Atletico ripping Real Madrid to pieces in the Calderon at the moment.
I'm lost for words. When I saw him lining up the bicycle kick, I thought, that's miles behind him. There's no chance he's going to catch that. And then when he brought it down, I thought, nah, it's gone wide. And it sort of took a while to go in. I think it struck the post.
Look at that. Cruz is post. Look at Cruz here. Cruz is with him. Then he isn't. In off the post. Well, 2-0, and it's Saul.
And brilliant run from Guillermo Siqueira, pushing forward from left back, getting past Dani Carvajal, no problems. What a finish from Saul, though. Brilliant football. 2-0 Atletico Madrid.
But looks 5 Real Madrid players in a line there.
Front post, none of them picking up again the player coming in. They're all keeping their eye on Siqueira. And that's schoolboy error, schoolboy defending.
Well, one of the things he did mention yesterday, Carlo Ancelotti, was that he had just over 10 minutes of normal time left in the first half, although we reckon there'll be at least 4 minutes of injury. Gabi curls that one. It's a good delivery. Appeals for a penalty. Big appeals for a penalty. Arda wins another challenge. Thiago, when he plays, does give an extra dimension to Atletico. Let's have a look. Here's the replay. But it's Godin who blocks it. Well, it isn't his face, is it?
No.
It's not his face. Whether it's handball, whether it's deliberate handball, I think I've seen him given,
And he's blocked out the shot, whether it's deliberate
if the ref gives it, it's a red card, basically. Because it's a shot on target, 3 yards. So much of an outlet. Oh, that's Jimenez that we saw there. He looks as if he's been in a game already, and he's only been on the bench, the young Uruguayan. Ui, Griezmann, talk of the devil! Iker made an important save.
That's poor clearance from Carvajal that gave Griezmann the chance. He almost played it through onto him. But Mandzukic is bossing the Real Madrid defence. He's just so much stronger, so much bigger.
And we're talking about that experience again, aren't we?
Yeah, it's miles apart between. Nacho's done a good job.
Lovely little back heel and Juanfran. To Arda Turan. Into the Real Madrid area. They don't want him in there. Juanfran looks for the cross. And Thiago should have scored. That really should have been game over from Atletico Madrid. Best move of the half. Mandzukic did really well there to occupy Carvajal. Thiago came in behind him. I thought he might start today, actually, Arbeloa. There's Chicharito as well. So Madrid's still got 2 substitutions to make, same as Atletico. It's Turan. It's a great ball, and that is the 3rd for Atletico Madrid this time. 4th time lucky, Antoine Griezmann.
Again, the defending is, well, near I don't want to say it's poor, it's abysmal. It's brilliant play from Arda Turan, holds off the tackle, spots Saul at the far post, who again, brilliant run from the youngster, climbing over. I'm not sure who the defender was. I think it might have been Carvajal. I'm not too sure. I'll have to look at it.
Possibly. Let's have a look again. Here it is. It's again.
It's brilliant from Arda.
Lovely little bit of work there from Arda. No offside. Carvajal breaks the offside. Saul
climbs all over him. And then Varane.
Unselfish, but Griezmann wants it more, doesn't he? He wants it more.
That's what the game's been. The whole match has been a matter of who wants it more. And then Griezmann and Varane are both in equal conditions to get to that ball. If anything, Varane's ahead. He's got the advantage.
What Varane wants to do is he wants to try and flick it wide of the post. Griezmann attacks it.
But whilst he waits and he thinks about it, Griezmann picks his pocket at the back post.
Yeah.
And a messy, sloppy goal for Madrid. Something which we've gone on about the whole game. The defending is a weak point for Madrid.
Certainly has been today. They've suffered. We could make the excuse of the injuries. They're really suffering today. Really suffering. I think most teams would suffer against Atletico today. One thing we should bear in mind, obviously this will bring Atletico back to 4 points behind Real Madrid. If these two sides should be level on points at the end of the season, Atletico would be ahead on head-to-head goal difference because they won in the Bernabeu. It'll be a good weekend. If you're a Real Madrid fan, you might just be worrying a little bit though. Oh, 4-0 and Mandzukic rounds off a spectacular afternoon in the Vicente Calderón for Atletico Madrid. You'll have to turn back the history books a long time, black and white perhaps, before you find the last time Atletico did their neighbours 4-0.
This is a game they're not going to forget in a hurry. And fair play to Fernando Torres, who we mentioned before, the different aspects of his games he's evolved. Great run and brilliant cross.
Once again, the movement from Mandzukic.
The movement and finish from Mandzukic. He's a top quality strike, and he's proved it today. He's absolutely shredded this Real Madrid defence apart.
Men against boys in the Real Madrid defence, isn't it? Men against boys. He just does that little movement backwards, peels off Carvajal.
Beautiful
Thank you very much.
Beautiful diving finish. He's a brilliant old-school centre-forward, the kind of guy you want in your team. And this, for Atletico Madrid fans, I mean, derbies in the world, a lot of people can relate to derbies back in England, but the Madrid derby has just been one of defeat after defeat and pain for Atletico Madrid fans. And they've had to endure all the mocking from Madrid fans for so many years, and it's just difficult